the grounds and turning down the dust earlier on, but right now we're hitting 30 degrees centigrade as the sun comes out. We're underway in Luzira at the Prison Sports Grounds. More is expected from such a seasoned campaigner who's actually been in a title-winning team before.
Yeah, of course, it is important that Rahmat Semfuka raises his game, because he's expected to be the inspiration, the leader in this team. Him and Tom Maseko, they're supposed to be the leaders of the team, and therefore, if you're the leader, you've got to lead by example. And that's something that you feel that they're still struggling to do.
Halfway. David plays the ball here. Through pass coming in from Baiga. Another one who's had a very good season, and a cut back. A chance for a shot, but he fumbles it. And the later shot still goes wide.
His performances can impact on the team by saving them.
Marvin Mochibi with a cross, a chance here. Ball fumbled and a shot, and well blocked here by Hannington Sebalunyo. That's as close as they have come all game long. 21 minutes, approaching 22. Still Maroons nil, Wakiso Giants nil. And later on, of course, this very evening, the defending champions, Vipers Sports Club, will take to the pitch. But there's a chance here, and a straight shot that just whistles high and wide. A very rare occasion that the defense of Maroons Football Club was caught flat-footed. Jacob Okao there grimacing, realizing just how close they came to having their work undone, as Kenneth Chimera just peeled away from that defense, almost akin to what's happening to his name and shirt number off his jersey, peeling away.
Yeah, I thought that he took the ball very well. The first touch was brilliant, I can tell you, and you feel that that's not something that is so easy to execute, especially when you're making the run in behind the defense line. Just that the finishing just, I would say, lacked that bit of sharpness.
Well, that was a skillful but tricky attempt there to defend by Arinda. Nearly paid for it. Sekaja was alert to the danger and came to sweep it up. Wakiso Giants get away with it once again.
Yeah, they do. Because I just think that Maroons has come into their penalty area a lot more times than you would have expected. That this kind of Wakiso Giants side can give away so much.
Nice collect once again here from Chigozi, and the cutback is on here, getting it for Sharif Chimboa. Couldn't control there. Spot on, her first instinct was to call it, and that was right. But that might just serve to stir up the Hornets' nest here as Maroons try to get the ball rolling forward once again. A battle in the box area, and a late arrival from Darius Ojok. Only to Bashir Sekaja.
Position a lot better.
Big clearance, Kagogwe. Now this is Senyonjo, the captain. Interesting boots there that he has, the red and black. To Marvin Mochibi. Looks to cross the ball in, looks deadly there, and it's their first shot on target. Well, didn't have the power of sting behind it, but will definitely be an encouragement there to Kenneth Chimera.
Should have done better. I thought that he was in a good position, hardly marked by anybody, so he could have leaned in backwards a bit to give himself that bit of momentum to push the ball past the goalkeeper.
Back heel there, instant from Kakensa to Subira. And loses possession, is ousted here by Wakiso Giants. Masiko looking to fashion out opportunity here and create some measure of attack of their own, skipping the challenge, lose possession, and Wakiso Giants retrieve it once again. Looking for the direct through pass to Senyonjo, tries to lob the ball forward. Baiga loses the ball in a clumsy position, but the offside flag had already come up against them.
Yeah, but you can see that they were trying to create something here, Wakiso Giants. And that's something that we've been accustomed to seeing, where they pass and move. But you still also feel that the speed that they have normally had in those kinds of build-ups is still eluding them this afternoon.
Picked up well, out onto the wing now. Wakiso Giants, the Purple Sharks. Senyonjo, the captain, teases the ball here, but it's not enough. There were way too many bodies here of the prison wardens to get past here with one simple pass. They try to get the ball up front here to Amaku, unable to get to him. The defense pick up the pieces for Wakiso Giants. The ball is averted out, just hitting the advertising board of one of the sponsors of Maroons Football Club, one who jumped on last season following a string of stellar performances from the Wardens. It's one of those teams that you really have to admire. They've moved from strength to strength since earning promotion back to the top flight, Maroons Football Club.
Yeah, and you can see that they have gone on to add some new faces to the side, very young player like Darius.
Chance here, the ball is whipped in. Chance here from the header. Another attempt on target. Hasn't really settled in well enough for them. Once again, Biika at the heart of another offensive with a good cross. Seems to be a trademark of his.
Yeah.
Just knows how to whip in those crosses.
Yes, he is. He's a good cross of the ball, and you think that for any fullback that has a very good delivery, then he'll be selling like hotcake very soon. Very good player.
Well, Chimera is the player there with his name almost all peeled off the shirt.
Just tells you how battles have been brewing all across the field. So it's not surprising that Chimera has got his shirt name, ripped off.
And a quick restart here from the foul, and a chance here one-on-one with the goalkeeper. They still have possession of the ball, looking to chip it back, but too ambitious, too high. But they dally and tally before they can take it, and the referee, Dana Murungi, calls for the ball and the two teams to take a break here and recalibrate their bearings. Second half set to get underway right here, the Prisons grounds in Luzira. Still goalless, still hunting for that opening. And of course, there'll be questions on whether capitalism can be made. For Wakiso Giants, so far so good. Staved off what would have been an impending onslaught. Well, fooled everybody and fooled Sheriff Chimbowa. That was simply an opening that cannot be not taken.
I'm lost for words, I must tell you, Jermaine, because this is the kind of pass that you feel that Samson Chigozi receives and he should be able to bury. I just don't understand why he decides to square the ball behind his partner in attack. Just put the ball past the goalkeeper. I thought that he had a very good opportunity. Just bury it just to that near post.
I can foil him for failing to take the shot, but we'll give him kudos for having attempted it. Now the chance opens up here for Tusubira. Well, this is more like it as we approach the half, or as we approach the hour mark. Tusubira missing an opportunity. On the other end was a glorious chance for Chigozi, but even more telling is just how off the radar or off the wavelength that Chimbowa was when that ball came to him. He clearly was making the run for the sake of making the run.
Yeah, you think that he should have held his line a bit in anticipation that there's going to be a cutback, and for you to strike a cutback, you can't be ahead of the ball. I agree with you on that.
Well, we're talking about that shot number 10 of Wakiso Giants. The last time we did see it grace the screens of Sanyuka was way back. Well, they do have a free kick here. They might want to paper the cracks and get their act together. They take a free kick. That took a bit of a deflection. Not an easy ball to save. It looked like it was dipping and ready to bounce, but good goalkeeping. Sevalunyo putting up another magnificent play, and Tusobida following suit from the quick distribution. Can he get something set in here? Amaku with a chance and won't be given the time to settle on the ball. That is exemplary defending. And once again, Maroons in the thick of things, trying to find some latitude into this game to play at will. Chimera to Senyonjo. Wakiso Giants looking to land a let blow. It would be quite the moment for them if they could land something here at the very tail end of the game. There's very little time to respond, but Abel Etrude is the man on the ball at the moment. Gets it here to Abraham Tusubida. He has a couple of bodies in the box. Can he pick out one, or does he run into the defense, which he seems to do? There's an opportunity for Frederick. Takes the shot, Nicholas. Kas Chigozi couldn't hit the target.
Yeah, trying to do something that he did last season when they hosted Vipers here. Last minute, 88 minutes, with the Maroons trailing, and he came up with one of those very good strikes. Yet to really get back in that kind of form. But I guess, like you normally say, if you don't aim, and rather if you don't speculate, then you cannot accumulate. So he was trying to, and I don't think it was a bad ball. The only problem is that he didn't hit it as well as he should have to test the goalkeeper.
So Giants have found windows of opportunity far and few in between in this matchup. they've had to do more with
But
the
very
defensive
good
work
opportunities, by the way.
when they have come their way.
They have been very, very good. The kind of opportunities that any coach would love to see his team create, and because they really opened up Maroons Football Club.
I'll buy into your philosophy, John Vianney Simbe. This must be the break rust that is still on the players.
Yeah, because the decision making has just not been the right one.
Well, they have another chance here, trying to create some elbow room, and the referee will now brandish a yellow card.
Yeah, Okao can't survive that. It was yellow card stopping the attack. You're going to get stopping the attack. It's definitely going to be a yellow card to Okao. The early exchanges, somehow now they're looking like a team that is determined to fight, or maybe as they realize the clock ticking away, they felt that maybe they need to stick in, make sure that at least they get that, at least that 1 point.
Long ball, searching here for Abraham Tusubira. He realizes the urgency and racing his way to the corner flag to quickly take the set piece here for Maroons Football Club.
Well, He's really played well, Abraham Tusubira, today. He's tried his utmost, he's tried to create chances, he's run at defenses. I would think that he wouldn't be far off the man of the match accolade this evening.
Maroons will have another kick at the cat. And that's set piece, but that's just headed away by the man that just got himself into Diana Murunji's little naughty boys book.
Yeah,
Jacob
the only one, by the way. And that, of course, that tells you how this game has been. It's been played in the right spirit, you feel. And I also feel that Diana Murunji, as a referee, she's done everything to the book. I thought that she had made the right call on the penalty, and everything else she's done a pretty good job.
Ball teased in. Or put it this way, she literally ticked all the boxes you can.
So getting a point away from home, it will feel like it's really a job well done.
Well, they get in. Shot here. Sabalunyo will not be beaten from that angle, but it's encouraging to see Nyanzi being a lot more direct than what we've seen from his predecessors in the game. There's a Maku, teases the ball here for Etrude, finds space out onto the wing here, well controlled here by Kakensa Tusubira, heightening the sense of attack, but that was too close to the goalkeeper.
That would be interesting.
While for the Prison Wardens, Maroons Football Club, well, their next fixture will be one up against a team that's gunning for the title, Bull Football Club, and it will be here in Luzira.
That one would also be another tough one, I can tell you. Very interesting fixture it should be.
Amaku gets it here to Kakensa Tusubira. Can he finish it off? Teases it back to Amaku, takes the shot, the wall does its job. Maroons still relentless. They had carved out an opportunity here. They had fashioned out some latitude, created some elbow space for themselves. In the end, it's just not wiggled out their way yet. But they still have a chance. Kakensa towards the goal area. And the goalkeeper plucks it right close off the line. They've come close, they've huffed, they've puffed. They have not yet blown the house down.
Well, I can tell you that this was a brilliant play there from Maroons Football Club. Just keeping the ball and continuing with the attack. And then the delivery, beautiful. And then just set up there. But somehow the ball just won't cross the line coming off Amaku. That would have been quite a clincher. The goalkeeper reacting very well, Bashir Sekaja, to save the day.
Well, Peter Senkongo there will probably have his coach pulling out hair from his scalp there. Where was he at that far post? That's where you were needed to be. He was walkers about.
Yeah, that's true. I guess this is the moment as the game draws to a close where you need to have your concentration levels as high as possible.
Might also explain why the coaches in the Uganda Premier League tend to keep short hair. Can be really frustrated as a shot comes in from distance. Bashir Sekaja had not dealt with that adequately enough.
That would have been a very good opportunity, by the way, to clinch it at the death.
Well, there were substitutions that were being prepped on the bench, but they will not get into the game as Diana Murunji brings this one to a close.